Hello, Facebook. So, I changed around some things, and I don't know if the lighting is great. We need to really, work on getting an area that's more conducive to, hi, baby girl. I need a better lighting area. I feel like I'm in shadow part of the time, and... Are you working? Of course you're working. I don't know, I said that last week anymore. Look, I screwed up my hair. I cut it way short. I messed it up. I was doing a video of it. I was going to post it on YouTube, my YouTube channel, and then I was like, yeah, I don't really screw up my hair very much, blah, 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 doing the video. And guess what happened? Yep, you guessed it. Screwed that bad boy right up. Wait, my eye, seen the bags? Why did you call off? Want to come to karaoke with me? You can stay the night here. Can you imagine how much fun we'd have if you came with me? Anyhow. If you do come on, I don't get notifications like I did on my other one. So if you want to say hi so I know you're there, that'd be great. So anyway, like I was saying, I was doing a video of shaving my head. What do you mean you passed out earlier? What do you mean? What does that mean? Lexi? What does that mean you passed out earlier? I need details. And why wasn't I notified before now on my live video on Facebook? So that means you're going to watch my whole video? So, I was going to do... So I had a snow day today, basically. And I was going to do a lot of self-care tonight. So you know what happened? I actually got a lot of stuff done around the house. But then I went down a YouTube rabbit hole and ended up... No, I don't remember. I have a horrible memory, you know that. How old were you? I went down a YouTube rabbit hole and I ended up getting around late, so I'm literally not prepared, so sorry. Look how huge my bags were. There's this silver spoon trick that you can use. I'm going to put more eye cream on. And supposedly it takes away your bags. I mean, I vaguely remember, but I don't necessarily really remember. So yeah, you're going to have to explain it to me again. So like I said, I'm running a little behind today, so I don't have everything around like I normally would, or that I was trying to, how I was trying to be more prepared. Yeah, there goes that idea. So, I think I'm going to do So you feel fine? Were you having an anxiety attack or something? So I think I'm going to do I'm going to try to do that double cut crease thing again. We'll see. I have lots of time tonight because my husband's coming, but we're not going till 9. So do you think I'm going to have as many watchers because it's on my page and not my Facebook feed? Tell me later. I am. You better watch me because right now you're my only viewer. You have to stay on the whole time, okay? So I'm going to do a double. I was going to... No. You know what? I said I was going to use this new blue palette, so I'm going to use it. I did. I put it on my feed that I was having a live on my page. I don't know how to share it to my feed. Anyway. So I think I'm going to go for a halo eye, which I don't even know if I really like halo eyes, but... So I'm coming in with a really light color, and I'm going to kind of come in like a circle. See how I'm not using tape because I'm not really doing a sharp edge tonight? I'm on my page. I don't know how to share it while I'm actually doing it though. So I'm coming in with this really light blue. kind of going to be my transition color. And I'm making like a little circle. That's okay. People can rewatch it later. I'll share it to my page later, and people can just rewatch it if they want. It's not a big deal. So I'm just going to come in with the blue kind of all over, the very light blue. So I don't like to do my inner corners with dark colors, but for a halo eye, you kind of have to. That's just the way that it works. And you want to make sure when you do it, Terrence is in the middle of a project. So when you do a halo eye, you're going to look straight ahead, and you're going to kind of do your inner corners where your irises are and your eyeballs, your whole eyeball, and that's kind of going to be where you do it. So I'm going to use the same brush that I use this lighter color. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to take a more pointed precision brush because I don't like doing darker colors on my inner eye. I want to be very precise in where I'm putting them. So I'm going to take this Morphe brush. It's a Morphe M321, and I'm going to come right along the edge of my eye. I'm going to kind of pack that color in there. Hi, Julie! Pack that color into this corner. And then I'm going to pack it into my inner corner. Oh, this was gifted to me. It's the BH Cosmetics Sweet Shop Bubblegum. Very, very pigmented blue colors. I've really been looking for some blues. I'm not a huge fan of BH Cosmetics, but I actually am impressed with this palette. I've worn it a couple times this week in different looks, and it did a pretty good job. So I'm going to pack this. I'm going to use probably 3 or 4 different blues and then some shimmer shades. I'm going to try to just use this palette today. Besides, I might pull some black for eyeliner, but I'm going to try to just use one palette. So this was gifted to me by one of my employees. I was super excited. So I'm going to pack this lighter medium blue. Like I said, when you're going for a halo eye, you need to do darker colors because you're going to lighten up in the center. This is a difficult look, I feel, for hooded eyes, because just when I look straight ahead, like, you can't really see my lid. So I have to go up high, and then I think it looks silly. But anyway, so I'm going to take my blending. I cleaned all my brushes today. Then I blew dry them because I was really worried that they wouldn't be dry for the live because I did it at like 3 o'clock. So when I clean my brushes, I just take some really hot water in a little shallow bowl, and I put Dawn dish soap in it. You clean your brushes, you stand them up like this. You don't want water to come back into this part of it because that's what causes your bristles to start falling out of your brushes. So when you do it, make sure, and then when you dry them, try to make sure they're like this too. You just don't want a huge amount of moisture in there because that's what's going to cause your brushes to go bad. And I don't spend a lot of money on my brushes, so I don't necessarily take a great amount of care with them because they're fairly cheap for me to replace. Not really a good rule of thumb. So I'm going to just blend this out. We want a nice blend. I'm going to take some of that lighter color. So one of the girls that I watch, she was showing me that, I'm not really a big fan of her, but she's saying if you pack in along the edges. And the reason why I'm not a big fan of her is because I feel like she pre-records her videos, and I feel like she never makes any mistakes, and that's just not realistic. You know what I mean? I make mistakes, and then you guys see me try to figure it out, and I feel like that's more realistic in the real world. You know what I mean? Like, even makeup artists make mistakes. So I'm going to pack this color in there. I'm going to take more of this Bubbles. It's called Bubbles. Isn't that adorable? I'm going to just be really concentrated in where I'm putting it because... And when you're doing this, like you're noticing when I'm blending, I'm losing a lot of color. Like the depth of it. But that's okay because you can take your time and if you need more color, you apply more color until you get the depth that you want. So I'm just going to continue taking more color until we blend out these sharp edges. I am going to take single scoop. It's a really dark blue right here. So this is the light color I did. This is the Bubbles, that's this outer corner, and now I'm going to take this sweetened. So I'm basically just using all these bottom colors until I start to want my shimmers. And that's just going to kind of not come all the way over where the other blue was, but I'm just kind of making like this is a really, really pretty color. Like, I really like it. Take my blending brush. I'm trying to train myself to use the circular motions because you get a smoother blend, but it goes against the grain of nature. So it's not easy for me to do it, so I just have to keep practicing and trying. Like when you do the back and forth motion, which is how I do it, it's not that it doesn't work, but I guess it just doesn't, I don't know, there's a difference. And every makeup artist I watch uses a circular motion for their blending, so that's what I'm doing. Take some more of that sweetened, the dark blue. The blender. I'm going to start working it over my eye. Thank you. We'll see. I mean, so now I have an even darker blue, this single scoop, and I'm going to come right along the edges. And if you notice, I'm not wearing my tape today, so I'm trying to do more like a, not, because it's a halo eye, I'm not going for a sharp edge. I'm going to try to make it a softer edge, more rounded. I don't know how it'll work because that really goes against how I normally do my makeup. But they say when you do it, when you blend out, you're going to come like, brush. You're going to do it like this instead of like this, and it should round it out for you. Like they say also you should bring it. And see how that's giving me a more rounded as opposed to, it actually really works. Well, that didn't work. That made me look like I have a black eye, but like right here is where I'm trying to get the rounded. This I can clean up, but right along my brow bone, I'm trying to get like a rounded look. So it's kind of what I'm going for here. Brush that off a little bit. Do circular. See, the circular is hard for me. Okay, I think that's pretty blended. I am going to take my concealer and cut out my halo crease. This is the part that usually just doesn't work out well for me. Because, like I said, I don't go up high enough, so it doesn't, where is, I can't believe everybody's not on here. Well, oh well, they can always rewatch it. So I did clean my concealer brush. For the concealer, I'm taking a very small, kind of pointed, you want to make like a upside down triangle effect. Is that a triangle? I don't know. But I'm going to open my eyes, and I'm going to look straight ahead like my eyes normally are. And then I'm going to make just a line. See? So I'm going to start cutting out my crease. Oh, look what I did there. Now you'll notice that I didn't come all the way into the center right here. You can always come and just put makeup over it. You don't even have to use concealer. I'm actually going to take a Q-tip or a cotton ball. I had Q-tips. I don't know where they went. And I'm going to take away some of that excess makeup in the middle. Hi, Deb. I was gonna ask Terrence if we wanted to do music on Sunday. I have to work, but I work from home, so this isn't gonna work. So I'm gonna take this. I'm just gonna take away some of this makeup in the middle. Give me a clean slate. On the weekends, not normally. I'm only working from home because it's the weekend. It's my weekend on. Alright, so I'm actually going to pick a different concealer because that one's almost out and I can't get it to pick up anything. So I'm going to take my concealer brush. I'm going to make a more, make sure to dry that. Alright, so then I take my finger and I kind of smudge it out with my finger so that there's not any real harsh lines. It didn't work. I probably should have waited for my concealer to dry. Alright. Kind of build back up those colors a little bit because once again I made a mistake. I think it's I get impatient and I don't wait for my concealers and stuff to dry. Like I use that makeup remover and then it leaves my area wet, and then I think that's what's going on. I'm just going to kind of tap these colors in the order that I put them on right back into these areas. What do you think? Alright, so now I just need to blend. Hold it. I'm not really going over the concealer. I'm just trying to blend out these colors that I just re-put on. I'm going to take this lighter color and come right up here. Try to blend it out. Where's Andrea, Devondre's mom? Is she working or something? Oh, Bailey cat. Do you hear her in the background? She just meow, meow, meow. This is my, you mean my YouTube channel? No, I put on Facebook that I was doing it on my page tonight. And then I put on my page that I was doing it on my page. She's probably just busy. People have lives, you know. Okay, so this center part is where I'm going to put a really light glittery color. I'm going to start with Bailey. Do you hear her in the background? She is just... So I'm going to take this, it's called Pop, and I'm going to pop it right there. Right on that non-covered concealer. Although I think that in the videos I watch, they use a really flat brush. Do you have any flat brushes? That works a little better getting that in there. I'm going to take this darker blue sparkle and come along the edges. That's a really pretty sparkle. I don't know if the camera's doing it justice, but it's a really pretty sparkle. like a little green, like a greenish blue. I'm just gonna come right along in the world. Blend, 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 blend. I'm going to take that lighter blue again and lighten that up a little bit because that color I used was a little darker than I thought it was. See, I always get to where the end is and then I'm like, oh shit. So, where's my glitter palette? Glitter sample. I tried to clean up my area today and it didn't really work out so well. Tap this sparkle right in my... I feel like, oh, you know what? I have this. Right here. You know what? I swear to goodness, sometimes I hate. Ooh. Sylvia's trying to call me, but I'm in the middle of a live. She's trying to call me on Messenger. How's that? I am going to take this little white color that I have and go along. Look at it. Covered in glitter. I know it's funny because, you know, y'all have seen my husband. It's really funny when, like, I go to hug him or something and the next morning he's, like, literally covered in glitter from my makeup the night before. Oh, did you see that? Oh my goodness. I'm telling y'all. I don't have a laptop though. Like I have one, but it doesn't work. But yeah, that's my intention. Like I really want to get better lighting too. Like, because I feel like my lighting really sucks. Okay, so that's, I do have a blue eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. Ooh, I got new lashes from the dollar store the other day, and I got new glue. So hopefully I won't have as many issues. I'm going to take my blue, normally I don't use liquid, but I am going to use along. I am going to do false lashes tonight, so. Terrence has his laptop. Oh, he's used his laptop, huh? You keep telling me to talk to Charlie. So obviously I'm going to have to, right? Okay, so now I'm going to clean up under my face. You know what I didn't even do today either? I didn't even hydrate. Like, I normally drink one of these at night. So it's not like I'm not hydrated, but... Last week when I went out, I told everybody I was going to get super drunk, right? I was going to drink. Did I? But I wasn't hungover the next day, and I think it's because I, like, really, really hydrated. You know what else I did? I shaved my face before I took a shower. Because I feel like when I sit down to do it and then I put like all my cleansers and stuff on, I feel like that's why my face always itches so much. Durr. So I did it before I took a shower. I'm going to keep that rounded edge right there because when I come back with the blue underneath, I want it to be like a pretty... Okay, so that's it for my eyes for now. Let me get my... I'm using too much of this, I think. My primer. So, you know how a couple weeks back I did that like Shein, I bought a bunch of Shein makeup and I was super excited about it, and well, I mean, some of the stuff is okay, but it's not something I'm probably ever going to buy again, except this. I can't do all this stuff right now. Being very difficult, Lexi. There. Now you won't hear my notifications. Except this primer. I really like this primer. So this I probably will get again. Alright. I'm feeling a little red tonight, so I am gonna color correct just a little bit. Yeah, why don't I'm gonna go back through these comments and make a list because you literally know everything that I should be doing. You should be my manager. So whenever you color correct, you should be using oranges if you have dark circles under your eyes and greens if you're trying to cover up red pigmentation. But make sure that you push it in and blend it out really well, or else your skin is gonna look. You are an admin? On my channel? No, you're not. I'll make you one. I'm going to use a little bit more because do you see all this red I get in my forehead? Literally just had it in my hand. I'm losing it. Losing it. They tell you I tried to make a video of me shaving my head today. So, I was like, oh, I said in the video, I usually don't screw up my head. It, you know, it only takes me about 5 minutes. I'll be damned if I didn't frickin' shave it way too short and I had to go up with a half for my whole head. It's fine. It's just hair. It goes back. People probably don't even tell the difference anyway. So you see when I push that in and I blend it in, you can't see any green left, but it makes it look not as red. That's really your goal when you color correct. You need to make sure that you blend it out really well because if you don't, it's going to change the color of your foundation. You don't want that. I also get super oily around my nose, so and right under my eyes. Eye primers, because eyelids are so oily, eye primers are designed to create a barrier between, so the oils don't break out and, you know, cause you to look whatever. So one of the things you can do is put the eye primer on your nose if you get an oily nose. So I'm doing that too. Just going all out tonight. My nose is a real problem area for me. Like right here is a problem area. I feel like my makeup never stays on it, and I feel like I itch my nose all the time. So you know what happens when you itch your nose? Your makeup wipes off. I'm gonna go in with wax on my eyebrows. So I come in with the wax. You can also use like a soap. There's a special eyebrow soap. And then I just kind of come this way to get it in there. And this just helps them fall flat on your face and make them kind of stay in place. Now, I'm ready. I hydrate so much under my eyes that sometimes my makeup bleeds. So that's why there everybody is. I'm like, wow. So I did wash my sponge today, and it's still damp, but I do like to spray a little setting spray. This setting spray I got from Shein I actually really like too, because it smells like the beach. It smells like clean water. I really like it. Anyway, so rule of thumb: press, 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 press. You should always use, like I've said many times in the past, a damp sponge. I don't really know why. People always say you should because and then I don't ever remember what they say. You know? I don't ever remember what they say. Plus, I'm not on my game tonight. I feel like because I was late sitting down and getting everything set up, it kind of threw me off a little bit. Plus, I'm really thinking about these new songs I want to sing at karaoke. So I was Googling those. And then, like I said, I went down a TikTok rabbit hole. And then my husband got home from work. And just, not that I paid any attention to him because I was running late. And I got right in the shower and shaving my head. But I'll do another video of me shaving my head and post it on my YouTube. If you have not subscribed to me on YouTube yet, please do so. Because, why? I only have like 4 subscribers. Nobody loves me. My husband doesn't need to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Lexi, did you subscribe to my YouTube channel? Listen, you can't look up under Christy Miller because there's like 8 million of me. So you have to type in on YouTube, you have to type in Over 40 and Fabulous with Christy. Or else you're never going to find me. But because that's what I name my videos, that's what you're going to want to do. Alright, so I'm not even going to... I don't know what I was going to say. So concealer... I have like a bump on my nose right here. It's really weird. I don't know where it came from. I don't know why it's there. It's very strange. Just have a random bump on my nose. Maybe it's like a pimple or something, and it's not like developing into a pimple, so I don't really know what to do with it. But regardless, I feel like my bags are huge. I was gonna try that cold spoon trick, but again, YouTube rabbit hole. Next thing I know, it was like 6:45 and I hadn't even shaved my head yet. I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? It's awful. I don't know what's up with my cat. I think it's because Terrence keeps coming in and out of that back room, or the front room, actually, technically it is, and she really wants to go out there and join him, and he just won't let her. She's been being so naughty lately. He says it's like living with a toddler. She really is like living with a toddler. It's awful. She gets up on the counters and she doesn't listen, and she knocks over my knickknacks, and she lost my contact case top the other day and I couldn't take my contacts out, and Bailey. And it's always Bailey. Lily Cat just chills, but Bailey, I vacuumed all my furniture today. Let me tell you, I could have made a whole other cat with what was on those dining room chairs. Alright, so I'm taking my pointed, harder brush because I want to be very precise in where I'm putting this darker blue. I'm going to go in first with the bubbles, the like mid blue, just because I don't necessarily know how it's going to turn out. So I'm coming in. Not in my waterline, but right underneath. So I kind of want it all to meet there. I have so many wrinkles underneath my eyes, like, and I just, It's like not my cup of tea. I'm coming with this chili. This brush is too big. I'm going to kind of come underneath it. This is the light blue. You say that now. It's not that I have a problem with the aging process, because I feel like I'm kind of aging gracefully. You know what I mean? I'm happy with who I am right now as a person. I'm happy with my life. I'm happy with the way I look. But there are things I don't like about it, and 99% of it is my wrinkles. It just, you know, because also when I go to put makeup on, it's like it pulls and tugs, and I never used to have that problem. Waxy, you say you'll have it someday. Yeah, you will, and you'll probably hate it just as much as me because you're just like your mama. Right? Right. So I am going to take my little eyebrow brush. Not my eyebrow brush. My eye pencil. I'm going to take this in the very dark single scoop black. The very dark blue that we had, not black blue. I'm going to go right up into my lash line, just because I do want that to just be very dimensional. I am going to take this green, I'm going to put it in my lash line, or my waterline. And even though it's green, it'll definitely blend in with the makeup. I'm kind of liking this. Kind of liking it a little bit. I got this new lash primer, and it's supposed to make it so that your lashes don't cake. It's a eyebrow one too. So I'm gonna put that a little bit on my eyebrows. Contour a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. Now I do have these natural, so when you watch YouTube videos, if you're looking to do a contoured face, you really need to look at people who explain different face shapes to you, because I have these natural dents right here, and it makes it really easy for me to contour because of them. A lot of people don't have them. So if you have there's different ways to contour. If you have a really round face and you want to make it look higher, then you're going to want to contour higher. If you have a really round face but you want to highlight the apples of your cheeks, you know what I mean? There's a lot of different ways to do it. So because I have an oval face, and because like I want to make my chin more pointed, I want to make my nose thinner, but I already have like really big cheeks, and I already have these dents. I haven't even put anything on there, and you can see it. So all I do is emphasize what's already there as far as this part of it goes. I do bring it higher. Like some people will go like right to this ear. I actually go to where my hairline is. So if you are somebody who does want to start learning how to contour, a lot of people don't, you know. My mom, she doesn't do, like she doesn't like the foundation that I always love, because I like it because I put a lot of like concealer and I contour my face. She doesn't. She just wants a full coverage foundation that's going to help her skin look more clear and you know, nicer. I love this foundation because one, it gives me that, but it's not a very full coverage foundation. It is a full coverage foundation, but it's very light feeling. So, but I also put concealer on, and so I feel like I need kind of a lighter feeling foundation because I'm already going to cake my face with other makeup. I started contouring down here on my chin too to try to make it look pointed. I was watching a girl on YouTube the other day and she did it. I'm telling you, I get down these rabbit holes. So I come right to the edge of my chin. I don't actually contour my chin. When I use my brush, I use the same brush. It's just when I'm doing my nose and like my chin, I just squeeze it together to get a more pointed area of where I'm coming. So anyway, I don't know if that helps you out, but if you are somebody who ever wants to, you know, learn more about contouring, I can definitely help you, but just remember that I do it strictly for the shape of my face. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't experiment a lot with different ways to contour because I like the way I do it. Some people will go right here on the apples of their cheeks. I have really big apples already, so I don't highlight that especially. I come right to the side and right up into my hairline. And then I'll just take a little bit to kind of blend it in, but it's not, I don't want to highlight the apples of my cheeks. They're already very obvious. I don't need to. You know what I mean? So then I blend it all out. Make sure that all looks nice and down in my chin. Some people will contour, like they'll highlight underneath, and that gives a really sharp look. I've tried that before. I actually do like it. I probably could have done it, but I forgot about it till like just a second. So whatever. Lashes. Remember the catastrophe we had last week? Remember? It was a catastrophe. Absolute catastrophe last week. So this week, I bought new lashes, and I really like these ones. And you want to know why? I can't find the little black dress, and I really like those, but I think I used them. But these ones, they're like tapered in the inner corner, and then they go out. I kind of like that because I like a thicker lash on the edge, the outside edge. So we're going to try it. And I did get new glue, so I thought maybe it was my glue like drying up, even though I put the cap on. I don't know. Last week I ended up, so the video ended with me having, hey Brandy, how are you? So the video last week ended up with me having lashes on, but I ended up taking them off because they just would not cooperate. So they got this glue like Fort Knox, like it's lash glue for God's sakes. Like, why is it easier to get into someone's bank account than it is to get glue out of the freaking package? Sakes. All right, so we will see how these ones work. If they don't work very well, then I will not wear them. But you know what I do want to do before I do that? I do want to take just this little bit of this frozen. Sometimes I'll sit down and I will start poking at my face after I do my videos. Like sometimes I get up and I leave right away and it is what it is, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I will start, oh, I don't really like, and then I'll start fixing shit and whatever. So, all right. Lash number 1. So if it's the inner, it's gonna go, no, that's not right. It's gonna go on this side like this, right? Yeah, that's right. Oh, shipwreck. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Go right along the edge. Hold it in my handy dandy tweezers. And while I'm waiting for that to get tacky, I am going to curl my lashes with my left hand. Go figure. Oh, this band isn't straight. very curved. The ones that I was using, Lex, they did last all night. They did not come up. They didn't move. But the problem is, I used them too much, and then they stopped sticking. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry for the language. I should probably put like one of those, what is it called? In the beginning of my video, say strong language. Parental advisory, whatever. Because some kid will get on here and be like, Mommy, she said the F word. And then I'll get banned from Facebook for the rest of my life. Be like, kid, if that's the worst thing you hear in your life, then you're pretty freaking lucky. Right? Right? Right. Okay. Yeah, that landed right on them. Okay, so. This is really weird. Let's see how this goes. What in the fucking world? What? These are like really weirdly shaped. I'm like, I'm bad at the luck with this lash thing. These ones are like really curved up, and I feel like they look really weird. Might be better. You know, I feel like I did this to myself. You want to know why? Because I was so excited that I finally figured out how to put lashes on. I was like, oh, this is so easy and I'm doing such a good job. And then what happens? I effed it all up. So stupid. Why do that to myself? Like if I literally just start being like, I can't do lashes, and try them every now and then. See, and these little black, the little black dress lashes that I got, and I have no idea where I got them from. I cannot freaking remember. They did a really good job. Thanks, Brandy. Oh, I just stabbed myself. Check it. Trying to like. You son of a whore. Right there. Like, I don't think you can see it in the mirror. See how it's like, it's not my outer corner or inner corner, Lex. It's my effing outer corner. What the fuck? I'm gonna kick somebody's ass. Somebody's gonna pay for this. I'm gonna call the Lash people. What in the God's creation? Calm down. I'm stressing you out. Randy, how can I be stressing you out? I'm stressed out. You know what I think I'm going to try to do? I'm gonna try it. Telling you what.
Kai, will you help me put my lashes on? It's not going so well, buddy.
Ugh. If I can get this one on, then I'll put an eye patch on, and then nobody will see this eye. Just kidding. Bailey, you are not dying. You're fine. Bear with me, guys.
Found it.
Found it. Match these to what they. Hanging in there with me? Oh, Kai Kai? Oh, he left again. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if I'm trying to. I have 4 little lashes right here. I'm trying to see which ones. Okay. You know what? Okay, so we're not doing them. I can't. I'm stressed out now. I'm redoing my eyeliner and I have... Alright, so there's not going to be any lashes tonight. This is what happens when sometimes it just doesn't fucking work. Alrighty then. We're going to make my real lashes look fake. You with me? Come on, gang. I'm not buying any lashes anymore unless they're a little black dress, because those are obviously the only ones. You probably have to find them on freaking Amazon or something, because I don't even remember where the hell I got them. This looks really spiky. Must be I got like a super amount of fucking glue in there. I'm so sorry about my language tonight, guys. I got this from their Fibers, and I usually just wear these. That's how I used to do my eye makeup all the time, until I decided to start trying to do falsies, which I like them when I can get them to work. I think they look good, but you know, what are you gonna do if they don't work? I'll wear them. That's what you're gonna do, Christy. I'll wear them ever again. Look like a spiky spider. Doesn't have much left in it. What time is it? There. What do you think? So I tried to overline my lips. Oh, wow. So I have like no side lips. So when I try to overline my lips, they say you should draw up here and then meet your natural lip line. So I literally look like a Cupid doll. Like, because I have these big and then just one. I didn't even prepare my lips today. They're really dry. I told you I'm just off. Oh, he broke my lip liner. Oh. So I'm gonna start trying to do like one video during the weekday, and I am gonna try to do a couple looks that are a lot more subtle, not use these bright bold colors because I know they're not for everybody, and I want you to maybe get some tips that are more geared towards what other people might want to do. So I'll pick a day. I don't know what what day is best to do a morning live, but I am going to try to, like I said, do one more neutral colors. 'Cause I know not everybody's into this whole. They'll probably think I'm broken at work though, just to let you know. You're like, what's the matter with Christy? Because she is. I feel like I just effed that eye up because I spent so much time trying to. Oh well. No, it's dark in the bar. Nobody's gonna notice. I am going to put a little bit of powder on tonight just because, sorry babe, I sweat a lot. My hair. One of these days, I'm going to get these videos down to less than an hour. What do you think? You believe me? Not really, right?
Bless you, honey butter. Bless you, my honey butter.
All right, so this is my look for the evening. Yeah, my hair's like really short. I don't know, tell me what you think. All right, I will see you guys next time.